Knife collector the Netherlands here. Thanks for tuning in. Earlier I did a vid with some new acquisitions, and one of them was the Proelia TX010. Today I want to show him some more, do some specs, a kind of review. First of all, the Proelia comes in a very nice box, very nice package. I'll have to give them credits for the package, very nice. In the box itself, the warranty registration card, give them some specs. I think they do this mainly for the YouTube reviewers, so they got all the specs in place. A nice pouch, sheet, whatever you call it. It can carry it vertical and horizontal on the belt. Velcro, nice clip. A wrench, one side for the torques, one side for the pivot, and it comes with a right hand carry clip, and it also has a left hand carry clip, left hand carry clip, just like cold steel does, all in foam. So a very nice package. The MSRP on this knife is about $170, $180. I think that's for this knife a bit high, but you can find them on the internet, on the web shops for about $190, $120. Okay. First of all, the specs. Blade is made of D2 steel. Handle material is 3D machined G10. The blade length is 4" or 10 centimeter, but I think it depends on how you measure. I measured it, and I measure till from here, from point till this point, and that's 9.5 centimeter. So, okay, that's how you measure it. So 9.5 centimeter is about 3.8 inch or so. Closed length is 5" or 12.75 centimeters. Overall length is 8.5" or 22 centimeters. The weight on this big knife is 8 ounce or 227 gram. As said, this is the TX010. This knife has two main variations, the TX010 and the TX020. Here you can see them both. The TX010, the TX020 has a nice upswept blade. And then they come in lots of variations with different colors, different finish on the blade, a lot of choices. Okay, then the comparison with other knives. I thought it would be nice to compare it with the Rayate District 9B. It's also a Tanto model. As you can see, it's pretty much the same. Yeah, it's about the same length, both the handle and the blade. And the large Sebenza. This is the 25, and as you see, the large Sebenza is just a tiny bit smaller. I think it's half centimeter or a quarter inch. Okay. Then the knife itself. The G10 handle scales are nicely milled in a kind of Enzo pattern. I have to say the G10 feels a bit like plastic, hard plastic, but specs say it is G10. The blade is a nice grind, nice tante grind. D2 steel, and as you can, I hope the camera will pick this up. As you can see, there is one spot where the bevel didn't go well, just like a little wave. So during the grinding something went wrong, and exact on the other side, on the exact spot, there's that same wave. Maybe something with a jig went wrong or whatever. Blade centering is not quite perfect, but it's okay. It's a little bit off to the locking side. The knife runs on bearings, and it is pretty smooth, I have to say. Although you still feel the detent, but that will smoothen after wear. It has both a flipper tab and thumb studs, and I have to say the thumb studs are placed very high on this wide blade, but give them good action both with the thumb and with the middle finger. Action is pretty good, and the knife closes on its own weight. Pocket clip, lots of spring, and what I have to say is I like it that the pocket clip doesn't have an upswept profile. On lots of pocket clips you see that the butt of the pocket clip is pointing upwards, and that creates hot spots for me, but this pocket clip just straight, so it's a pretty ergonomic knife, fits well in the hand, lots of all kinds of grips. Lockup is decent. It's a nice thick liner. So yeah. Everywhere on the knife where it's convenient you find jimping, the gear pattern jimping, a nice thumb ramp. The jimping is not very aggressive, so it's fine for the purpose, but it doesn't create hotspots or whatsoever. I disassembled the knife and was just looking if it needed to clean. But that was not so bad. It was pretty clean. So I just greased the bearings and it runs very smoothly now. But you can loosen up the torques, remove the pivot, slide the blade out. The bearings you can, before assembling again, you can stick the bearings to the blade with a little grease or oil, and it's very easy to slide the blade back in and fasten the screws again. Okay, so is this knife worth $170–180, the MSRP? I don't think so. There's a huge competition in that price range. The $120 which you will find them for on the internet, I think that's more the price range you expect these knives for. But even that, I think I would not pay that for this knife. I like it, yet I have to discover how the blade holds itself when EDCing this knife. I don't know if the D2 in this blade is really D2. The blade is made in Taiwan. The handle material is made in China. And both are assembled in the USA. I got this knife by a Massdrop deal, and I think I paid about $88, $90, including shipping perhaps, something in that price range, and I think that's the right price for this knife, about $80–90. The fit and finish on this knife is okay for this price range knife. Of course, the jimping you can feel, but never it is aggressive. But it is not always right in line between the liners and the G10 backspacer. But the corners are chamfered, rounded off. Yeah, that strange wave on the edge, and if the light, probably not possible to pick it up on camera, but if the light is right, it gives a very strange optic effect. The switch on the blade is very nice done, very strong point. This is pretty much even on both sides, but the handle feels cheap. It is supposed to be G10, but it more feels like plastic. But all in all, for 90 bucks, I think I did a wonderful deal. And when the knife keeps up when you're seeing it, I'm very satisfied and happy, and I can recommend this knife in this price range. Oh, by the way, no blade play. Okay, the Proelia TX010. Pretty happy with it for this price. Okay, when you have any comments, just leave them behind. If you like this video, please hit the thumb up. If you like this channel, please subscribe, and don't forget to check my giveaway as long as it is running. Okay, that's it for today. Bye bye.